While a starving animal, he was laughing with his friends. She stood there just to be noticed by him. She has no self-respect because he always ignored her, but she always wanted to be seen by him. She was so simple, but he wasn't. He had a rookie style. He loved to be surrounded by people like him, and the reason behind his ignorance was he knew that she wasn't his type. He didn't want to break her heart. He didn't want to time pass. She just stood there, but hugging her back. He looked at her, and his friend smiled. He walked towards her, and what are you doing there? He smiled. How many times do I have to tell you why you are not my type? Stop stalking me. I don't like when my friends laughed at you because of your childish act. Why don't you understand this is not good for you and also for me? So go. I look ugly, that's why you don't like me. He goes, please. When I say you are ugly, you are pretty, but I don't want to be with you. You are humble and caring, but I don't deserve a girl like you. Understand you deserve someone better who can give you respect and love. I can't do this. All I do just to hurt you. Will get fed up with me soon, so go and find someone better for you. Sorry for disturbing you. Will not see me again. He felt better and she walked out of there while her tears started falling. Well, it was her fault because she was going behind even knowing that he wasn't interested in her. At night, can you stop crying? Just accept it. You are not his type. He likes girls who has the same style as him. I mean, some bike girls or more beautiful. He said, I'm pretty but not his type. Yeah, he liked girls who have the same liking as him. I want to become like this. You don't even know how to ride a bicycle. And why do you want to change yourself for the man who doesn't want you? Be mature and forget him. Why didn't say anything? Just scratched. She had made up her mind of becoming like him. She knew some people who could help her. She was ready to go there. 1 week later, when came to this place, and many boys and girls were standing beside their fantastic bikes. She hesitated and walked towards them. They were staring at her. She stood in front of them. Hi. He was a guy with golden hair. What do you want? I also want to add this. Can you help me? They all looked at her from head to toe. Are you serious? She nodded. But this is no hard. What do you want to learn? Actually, I have a crush on someone he liked these things, so you wanted to learn this just for him. She nodded and was so straightforward. Okay, we will help you. And smiled and first sit on the back. She nodded while smiling and sat at the back on the of the bike of Giselle. Adina and the other friends of him prepared for the day. She spat of the bike and within seconds, but she was out of the world. Her heart beating crazy. She didn't know where she was going. Where, but she was enjoying. She forgot everything. She didn't know that was so much fun to do. They stopped the bike as it and one stepped on. Are you okay? He asked. She nodded. So come tomorrow to learn. And okay, thank you. They all smiled and she started walking. She was so happy that she did that. She also wanted to dress like them to be loved. The next day, mine came and she was dressing like them and was so looking good. Her had dark lipstick and girls liner. They smiled after looking at her and she walked towards them. You are looking good, Ryan. Yes, Shivajanku looked at her for fraud. He was thinking that she was doing that. He got off the bike and walked towards them along with his group. Hi guys, so where is the next stop? Depends on the schedule as you know how to work. You look like someone as you are you her friend? Yes, she's interested and also lied. He nodded and couldn't believe her eyes because one never told but he was a bit confused. So bye guys, meet you tomorrow. One came back and looked at her. Seven felt horrible because she didn't like this type of makeup. She washed her face and removed the red lipstick. She thought that she looked bad in that. She decided not to wear that again. She was not feeling good after lying. She wiped her face and with the towel and walked out as herself and started ringing. When she grabbed her cell phone, Janko's name showed up. She frowned and picked up the call. Hello, she said, and hi, Ian. Do you want something? No, I just want to ask you, do you have a twin sister? I mean, is it true? Yes, I have. But why are you asking? Actually, I met her today. I thought that it was you, but then I thought you didn't have that. Well, she hummed, so can we meet? She got shocked. Can you want to meet me? She hummed. Weren't you rejected me? I thought about it. Really? Yeah, and let's talk about everything tomorrow. Okay, bye. He got the girl and looked at him. She was so shocked to see his reaction. She didn't think that he would ask her, but she lay down and wanted to tell him the truth tomorrow. She didn't have a twin sister and she didn't want to lie. As the morning came on, got ready and went out to meet him. Now she was sitting here. While waiting, he still didn't come. She wanted to tell him she was doing that just for him. She didn't want to hide it from him as he was staring at the ground. He came and looked at her. I thought you wouldn't come. Why? Because of that, I thought you would be mad at me. No, I'm not. But now, what do you want to talk about? I want to talk about your twin sister. Does she have a boyfriend? One front and understood what he wanted to do. Yes, but why are you asking? He didn't like it and to hear that she had a and his discussion one falling apart. Who is it? Hayden. Yes, she liked him so much. He's handsome too. Why does she like him? His skills, his talent. She doesn't tell him. That means they are not together. Okay, let's get together. And then one was shocked and he wanted to be with us just for her twin sister. Once understood that he wanted to play with her. She didn't tell him the truth. She also wanted to play with him. Really, are you serious? He nodded while smiling. Let's go to your house. But mom and dad at home. Where is your sister? He asked hesitantly. She doesn't live with us, but sometimes she comes to meet mom and dad. Okay, why did she leave us separately? Because my dad didn't like her doing that. That's why she left Mom and Dad so much sometimes she slapped her out of him. He nodded. She has a great heart. One nodded was smiling, then let's go. At night, one came dressed like them and they smart. She walked towards them and so how are you? Yawned. They were loud including mine. Why do you lie? I just want to tell him that my true name. I want to puzzle him. Wow, I like it when smart. So let's learn some skills. Fine. She sat down on his back and he started telling her what to do. She was laughing while doing it. All his other friends were sitting while eating snacks while watching them. Suddenly, Janko was passing by. Then he saw her with him. I think they were laughing at Thoda. One was right about her twin sister. He walked towards them. Can't you see her voice was rushed as she showed a different personality? I can see, but can you do a race with me? I don't know. And all his friends looked at him. I don't want to. You don't need to match my caliber, and you can't. Okay, let's see in a race. He smiled and he walked out. Bad girl, he smiled and then again he started telling her what to do after knowing that everything was ready. Everything she was ready to go. She started, but suddenly she sped up and she fell down and they ran behind him. She was under the bike. They helped her to sit at her leg, but her legs were hurting. When she came back, she saw his calls. Her jaw dropped after seeing his calls. She totally forgot about him. She called him immediately and he picked up the call. Where have you been? I was sleeping. I'm sorry for not picking up the calls. I have a race tomorrow, so you have to come with me. You have to come with me. But why? Of course, you spot me. Don't you want to go? You want me to win the race? I want you to buy it. I don't like to go, but you have to go with me. But okay, why are you talking like this? You are not interested, huh? Janku, why are you always think negative? Because you made me think that got the call and don't disturb me. He was shocked to hear that. When is that really you? He asked surprisingly because she never talked to him like that. Yes, okay, I will not talk to you again. She cut the call and left us, and she was so tired and she lay down on the bed and slept while thinking about him. And she knew that he was mad at her, so the next day she came to him and he looked at her. Now why do you come, huh? He turned his face and he was mad at her. I'm sorry I was not well last night. He forgive me, please, she said while staring at him. She smiled and let's go. Okay, she was about to go. I don't know what do you always ask me about her. You can directly ask her. No, she's so rude. He went smiled and sat down on the back of the bike while talking about her. He drove towards the mountains. His dog and Eden and his group were also there. Eden looked at Van and Front. She got off the wagon. They walked towards them. Where is your other friend? They all looked at him and she shook her head not to tell them. She has a fever. Okay, let's start. They sat down and went and watched them. And Eden Van became happy and started climbing for him, but she stopped as Janko looked at her. He got off the bike and hugged her again as they were an enemy. She congratulated him and his heart was burning like he didn't like to lose. He looked at Van. Let's go, and they both sat down and drove off. Now she was sitting here while staring at him while he was punching the bag like crazy. I hate to lose, hate. She was silent. He looked at her. Do you see their face? They were mocking me. No, they weren't. Are you on their side? Of course not. She got up and walked towards him. Will you lose someone you love one day? What will you do? I will kill and also myself. If not mine, then I will not try to become animals. So if you fall in love with me, and then I will leave you. His face fell and what do you mean? Do you want revenge? She nodded. Stop it, she giggled and ran out when they went to the river studying there. She stopped. Hi, Eden, what are you doing here? Exercise and what are you doing here? His voice was harsh. I was passing from here. One smiled and he looked at her. When if you have time, then come to meet me. Why? I don't have time. I'm sorry. Bye. He smiled and she walked inside with the Janku while he was asking why Hayden was asking her that. 1 month passed and she was so happy. The only thing that pissed her off was habit of her him asking her about Yona, but she knew that he was trying to do, so she played with me. Now she was sitting on his back while he was telling her how to start him and studying in spite of the speed and when he shouted while she was went far. She stopped and pretended to fall. He grabbed her and helped her to stand. She acted like she got hurt. Why did you do that? I didn't sit behind. I'm sorry, he was second. She got hurt while his first love bike was laying on the road. At night they were eating the ice cream and why do you think that Leon is cool and I'm not? She has abilities I like the most. Well, you are also cool in a simple way. She and you know I like the thing that Eden is more cool than you. He looked at her. I know what you are doing. You are just teasing me, am I right? No, his face fell. Don't lie. Well, after rejection, I don't see you like the way. I was in love with you, turned out. He just said that. Are you serious? He was shocked to hear that. Yes, because I know that one day you will leave me for the girl you love, and if you know, then why are you with me? Huh? I know that you are passing time, so do I. You never told me before leaving me. I am not back you. Why are you talking about this? Stop it and let's go. She nodded and got up. After that, they didn't talk and just stayed silent. Now she came to the theater and she stood in front of me. Now, who is doing? He is and you are playing with him. Am I right? I'm not playing. He started. He got closer to me just for my sister, which is also me. So I decided to play with him also. This is not good. You will end up getting hurt. I will not because now I don't care. Okay, then let's go. She nodded out on the bike what she bought a few days ago. They both drove while Janku was while passing me from there. Hayden and Vine was laughing because they were so happy. 6 months later, Vine was going back home, but suddenly she felt like someone was stalking her. She was lying down her spine and she started walking fast, but someone came and snatched her bag from her and she fell down while trying to push it. But she didn't stop. She got up and ran behind him. But then Janku saw her and they both ran behind him and to catch him caught and Janku caught him. He kicked him and grabbed her bag and punched her face. But then he removed the mask for Hayden. They both got shocked. Hayden looked at them and Hayden he smiled and so it was you. Why? And I thought it was Yawn. What were you doing today? Yawn's brother said wanted to give her a surprise, but I mistakenly disturbed her. And I'm sorry, it's okay. She helped him to stand. I'm going now. But she smiled and he walked out. Actually, he wanted to give her a surprise, but Janku came in between. She looked at him. Now, what he asked, like he didn't know anything. He remembered your birthday, but you didn't even know. You didn't tell me. He said innocently. Do I have to tell you everything? You also didn't tell him. She started walking hungrily. Why? I'm sorry. He started walking behind her for forgiveness. The next day, Janko was sitting while John was sitting a 5 seats apart. He looked at her and she was not looking interested in him. Well, it was fine. And Janko said hi. She looked at him and hi, where is your girlfriend? She asked, she is not well. She is at home. So, are you alone here today? He nodded. So, let's go for a race. He smiled and they both got up. Hayden was watching them. She got on the bike and they both drove off. Giselle looked at him. Isn't this weird? She said while Hayden just hummed and said so much. Now the story while laughing, Janko sometimes felt like he was talking with Ryan and he was with, but he denied. She grabbed her car. Do you know how to play it? He nodded. I also know. She Ryan doesn't know. She saw the Ryan and wanted him to say something for her, but he stayed quiet. And that broke her heart. She started playing and he just stared at her. Do you tell Hayden about your feelings? She looked at him. No, because I just saw him as a friend, nothing else. What? But Ryan was saying that you liked him. Yeah, but not now. I ended my feelings. Really, is that so easy? Why nodded. Do you love her? She stayed silent. That means no. He didn't say anything. When if you don't love her, then why are you with her? Why are you playing with her? If she loves you, she doesn't. How do you know? She told me that she didn't feel the feeling before. She was crazy for him, but not now. Sometimes I felt like she was just pretending. She frowned while he said those things. I think so. She loves you so much. No, she doesn't know. And we can't be together for forever. If I get someone my type, I will leave her and she will not get hurt. If she gets hurt, no, she doesn't. She will find someone better than me. So what do you want? What is your type? She asked. Like you, she smiled. Do you like girls like me? She nodded. Vine is too innocent to be my type and she knows it. So will you be with me after he was caught quiet and the next was broke her heart deeply? Yes, I will tell her. She just stared at him. So let's go where I don't know. She started walking and he followed her, forgetting everything about their Vine and about anything. At night she came back and tears didn't stop. No one. His words were haunting her. Her cell phone started ringing and he was calling. She cut the call and just cried. Now it's time to stop wasting my time while thinking about that. She just cried. The next day, why didn't you pick up my calls? He said I was not well, her head was low. But then go to the doctor. Why did you call me? She asked, what do you want to talk about? I want to ask about your health. I mean, are you okay or not? And you are not looking well, you need medicine. She nodded and she didn't even look like I want to go home. But we are going to celebrate your birthday. You wanted me to do that just for you. I know I don't want to. I want now. I don't do anything for me. He forwarded wine. What happened? His heart beating increased after thinking it. Sister told her everything. Nothing, I'm just feeling tired. You can go, you have a race today. Yeah, bye. She nodded and walked towards her home. She just stared at him. He got on the bike and drove off. He came here and my was there. She smiled at him and he also. He walked towards her and again they did what they did yesterday. She was hurt but didn't show it. He didn't show that it was one, not yawn, because yawn never existed. 1 month was like that and I didn't like to talk to him. She became caught and different as after a month she decided to end everything. Now he was sitting with her and she looked at me. Janku, he hummed. Do you like me? He looked at her and said, I know you like me. She was smiling. He also smiled and nodded and confessed his feelings for her. She was hurt, not shocked, because she knew everything before. Janku, leave Anna. Meanwhile, you're with her if you don't want to love her. Yeah, I was thinking the same. I want to break her heart before she fell in love with me deeply. She deserves better. Then leave her and we will get together. She smiled and nodded after seeing his expression. The next day, one was standing in front of me. Nahi hai, son. You told me to tell you before doing anything. And I found someone. Now we can't be together. I hope you understand. His voice was slow. He thought that she would cry and asked him, but she hummed and just walked away, which broke his heart. Also, he felt like he didn't do that. He shouldn't do that. She came into the house and just quietly called on, but she has also one cell phone and number. She deleted his number and blocked him from everywhere. She laid down and I did everything she down. She wouldn't act like one. Yon was never there. He had to live like that. So the next day, father was putting his luggage in the car and she came out of the house with her mother. They were moving on and living that place for forever. She didn't want to come back. She knew that her parents wanted to shift. She started to wind and everything. Later, a nice group came to meet her and she met them happily. Will you miss you so much? He said, and she smiled and sat down the car, but repeating the words they stayed at home and everything ended there.